Hello! Once again, it is a WABcast with me, Monkey! Woo! So, here we are. A bit of excitement at the start. I have to say, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I say ladies now, because up until recently we had no female viewers. But according to YouTube, 4% of you are females. Whoop! So, hello ladies. So, this replay was sent in by Jethro. He was the blue Protoss we're looking at. He was started off by being a comedian, taking the mick out of his opponent Binks, calling him Jar Jar Binks. Anyway, talking about his opponent, he's up here. He is the Red Zerg. So, standard stuff going on. We're all going to make workers and get all these lovely gems. Yummy. Okay, we've got a pylon going down for Jethro. That went down on 9. Typical stuff for Protoss. Not using his Chrono Boost. I'm not going to hammer on about Chrono Boost. I think I've done enough in all the other casts. Use it, damn it! It's awesome. Binks popping overlords there. More drones on the way. Jethro, very cunning there. For all you who don't know why he's scouting around the back, is if Zerg are tend to go for those quick Zergling rushes, they always tend to try and hide the spawning pool back here somewhere on the back of the mineral line. So remember, when you are scouting Zerg, it's always worth just having a little bit of a walk around here and not just going here and then running away. Have a little bit of a look round. So, back to Jethro's base, Chrono Boosted just there, got an assimilator going down and gateway. So all looking pretty standard to me. Going back up to Binks. A lot of gemage there. There's the spawner pool. Pump out some more drones, mate. Assimilate, extractor even. Pump out some more drones. You have loads of gems. Pump out some more. Pump it up. Like that, Jethro. So it's going to sit there, make sure if there is going to be an early expansion, it's going to be blocked by this probe. He was holding position. But doesn't look like we're going for the early expand. So more and more drones coming out. 3 the magic number. And there it is. Starting to get gas in there. So we're going for speedlings maybe, guys? I'd guess just the one gas down. Possibly go straight into speedlings. Cybercore for Jethro. All looking pretty standard to me. Use your Chrono Boost. There it is. I said I wasn't going to bash on, but I am. Again, 3 the magic number. And have some plenty of gems. Queen coming on the way now for Binks, who no doubt was going to straight away splurge this hatchery with lava. Again, a lot of gems there, mate. You have the gems, you are Zerg. Go for the expansion. Kill off this probe. Excuse me there, guys. 4 Zerglings just popping out there. Guessing they're going to take this out. Going for the speedling research now, as I anticipated. Hey. And we've got Warp Gate on the way for Jethro. Oh, he's missed that probe. Let's have a quick gander at Binks there, so follow those Zerglings, but there it is. Trying to put the hatchery down. Oh no, it's failed. We are going to attack it. Not with that though. It seems that these Zerglings are going to come back and say hello. That's a Jethro. Harass the drone. Now, Jethro didn't just stand there and let his probe down. What he was doing, he was just constantly circling to keep that hatchery from going down, make it as late as possible for him. So I imagine these Zerglings might go and have a quick probe of Jethro's base and see what's going on. 2 gateways, 1 forge, going for an upgraded forge army and a robo facility. Alright. It's different. I have gone 2 gate robo before against Zerg. That's because I had scouted a lot of roaches and it was in a 2v2 with patches. And those immortals just chew through roaches like no one's business. It's brilliant. Oh dear. Excuse me, got the hiccups. So, got gateways open up in a warp gate there, got 4 zealots. Going to pump out an observer to see what's going on. Loads of probes there, that's awesome. Still build more. Got Chrono Boost to spare. Get it used on that research on the +1 weapons. Good use of map control there by Binks. Got this entire area here all covered. Let's go back up to his base. That hatchery's just about done. Got a queen with energy. go splurge on the lava, or stick down a creep tumor. Going for the Roach Warren there, so it looks like Jethro's made the right call by going for that early robo to get the immortals out. Drone transfer going on now for this hatchery. I would have thought they would have gone straight into drones. Huge amount of gems spare. Build some stuff, dude. Get some spiners down. Do something like that. Got 8 Zerglings on the way. Just going to whiz back to Jethro. Observers out. Going to go scout, and we've got another gateway coming in. That forge just finished on +1 weapons there. I imagine it'll go for armor next. Using my chrono boost. More probes coming out. That's awesome. You have the gems. Oh, there it is. Wow. That's done. And still more gems. Get some more production buildings, mate. Possibly another forge that you can do dual research. Gone for sentries. Sentries are great against Zerg, I feel, because you can force field them up if they're going Baneling. You've got Guardian Shield for when Mutas and Roaches and things and Hydralisks come at you. And for all those Zerg players who don't know, Hydralisks eat gateway units. So, top tip against Protoss, get some Hydras. And for Protoss, if you go Hydra, get some Colossi. So, looking back here, we've got 2 Spiners. Wait, what's that, Queen? Okay. So that's Jethro's Queen from his main has walked all the way at that slow crawling pace to inject there when he's got one there. Maybe that was a miss micro. Maybe you didn't think this was going to be built in time, but it happens. So loads of energy spare on these queenies. Let's get some tumors out, and another queen out there who's just injected. Good on Jethro, he can see exactly what's going on. Still only got the 1 gas. I would have thought there'd be another one now. And 3 spiners, not bad. At some point Jethro's moved the Zerglings from these towers. Not Jethro, Binks, and Jethro now has that tower to himself. Looking at the army, 1 immortal, 4 sentries, 2 zealots there. Got that gas down. Get some stuff to it. Transfer some probes. Anything. Go on. Remember, guys, I keep droning on. Keep complaining that, you know, a lot of us build these extractors and then don't use them for ages. Oh, there's the probe transfer there. I imagine 2 of them will go straight onto this to get up to the magic number of 3. Or not. So we're going to hit the units tab there. And let's see what we've got. 8 Zerglings, 4 Binks. And for Jethro, 4 lots, 2 immortals, 1 stalker, and 5 sentries. That's a nice little army. I would actually go and push with that about now. I'll go out and just have a little prod, see what's going on. You know, yes, he does have these 3 spiners that we have seen. Oh, the army's just got bigger. There's 9 roaches there. Maybe not. If I was going to go and prod, I would attack them and try to draw them over here to get away from these horrible spiners. Got a few drones in the mix, and I'm guessing that's just a misclick. Now these creep tuners are all being laid by queens at the minute. Now if you don't know, because I didn't know it until recently, creep tuners actually will build 1 more of themselves. So you don't need to send a queen running around like a lunatic spreading it all over the shop. You can just keep popping them out from your creep tumors. So there you go, Zerg players. If you didn't know, you do now. Going to hit back on production. I believe we've now got 1-1 for weapons and armour on the Protoss army here for Jethro. Overseer just popping out now for Binks. I'm guessing this is to spot wherever the observer's gone. There it is. And boom! Explodes in the blue gaseous form. I think it's zapped down by the queenies. A lot of lava spare and a massive amount of gems. I would spam out a load of Zerglings, well, Speedlings now. Spam a load of them out because that'll be funny. Jethro got a proxy on the go there. Nice placement. Starting to warp in some more troops. Now this fight, I reckon, is even. Just when you include those spiners. But when you include the sentries with the Guardian Shield and the Force Field, I'm going to go with Protoss at the minute. No upgrades yet for the Zerg army. No sign of an Evo chamber going down. Surprised there's not a second gas there. And we're going for a macro hatch. Is it really necessary, do you think, guys, a macro hatch? I don't know. It's just a question. Because now that you've got lava and everything, you're okay. Back in Brood War, I would say, yeah, macro hatch. Anyway, the fight's about to kick off. We'll hit the health bars force fields down, blocking most of the army. Only problem with force fields, guys, remember, if you Protoss, is it will block your army as well, so just be aware of that as that Zealot is running backwards and forwards and dies. That's it, run away, let the force fields drop, take them on out of the Spiner's range. Wow, I think that was all of Binks' army. Oh no! We've hit a button. Oh, that's no good, guys. Tell you what, I hit a button. I shall rewind it a couple of minutes so we don't miss that fight properly. Here we go, back to this fight. Coming up. Deary me, the monkey has failed miserably. Sorry about that. So, we're back here. With the army stomping back up the field. What we saw just before I managed to hit the wrong button completely when I wanted to see what the production tab was this army here. It took out all of Binks' units. Now again, look at all the spare stuff we've got up here. We could be expanding, upgrading, building more units. We'd be doing so much stuff, especially when we've got all this lava from you, Binks. Loads and loads of how many lavas there? What? 8 lava there. I've got 11 lava there, and a ming load of gems. I would go for speedlings, because speedlings are just a pain. Complete utter pain. I hate speedlings, especially when you've got immortals on the field. But we do have all these sentries, can force field up, block them down, and let the stalkers pick them off and sentries from afar. Remember, if you are using force fields, look after those zealots. So here's the fight that we saw before. I'm going to hit the units tab just while we're ready. There it is. So, in we go, those force fields. Remember, this Zealot is going to die because he's running backwards and forwards, not knowing where to go. Going to pull back out of the Spiner range, those roaches follow on, and they get zapped down, those immortals eating them alive. And straight on into those Spiners. Now, looking at the production tab, 20 more Zerglings come out and 13 roaches. Whew. You know, that's going to make a bit of a mess of things. Get your overlords out the way, dude. You've got stalkers there. Oh, I think the rally point was set somewhere up here. Those units have walked past all of the Protoss units there and are just slowly, painfully dying. Still got lava spare. Still got massive amounts of gems. Build more stuff. Those sentries doing a fantastic job of walling off so that no reinforcements come through. Keeping the Guardian shield up. And there's the GG from Binks. Whew. Crazy. Well, there you go. I think, Binks, you had the money to do more, and so should have. You know, you could have expanded more. You could have built up just a mass force of Zerglings and Speedlings and just sent them in for harassing. If you wanted, you could have done drops with Speedlings, seen that done before. Remember, if you are getting attacked, most overlords tend to sit at the front of the base because, you know, you haven't been checking on them when you've been building. They're just going where the rally point is. So when armies come in with ranged attackers, they're just sat there ready to be picked off, and that will cause you immense supply issues. So just look after them. I am surprised that we didn't get the extra extractor there, and we didn't get any more here, but obviously not needing it. Remember, creep tumors can build more of themselves. Just going to have a quick look at Jethro's base. Did have a lot of chrono saved up, but he might win that battle up there. Hadn't started any research here. Had plenty of immortals on the go. And just, you know, chilling out, really. Again, not another gas. So, a mid-length game, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I thought it was fun. Remember, hit like, hit subscribe, ignore dislike, have your monkey.